Day 186. I've successfully made it through the mine. Last prospect indeed. I at least found the code for the workbench and maintenance shed of Blackrock Prison. Now I just got to get back there. Blessedly, I was also able to retrieve an expedition parka, which, quite frankly, is the first one I've encountered since my plane crashed. That's quite a nice addition. Doesn't smell quite as bad as my bearskin coat did, and good God, I'm high up. And before I go down here, let's make sure I've at least mapped this area out. I do not want to have to go up this triple rope climb again. Yeah, I think we're okay. For reference, yes, during this mode, the bridge is broken, so this is the only way that I have ever been able to find the way to Last Prospect. And if you look down below, you'll see yet another example of how much weight I shed to get up here. I didn't even bring my bedroll. I came up here as light as possible. Oh, brother. I'm glad I got the mapping done earlier. It never occurs to me that fog will roll in when I'm trying to get down here. Too cold to sleep. Yeah, that's what I thought. Pick this thing up. But the game plan today is fairly obvious. Again, live to see another day. But more specifically, get all this equipment and information back to Blackrock Prison, where I'm living out on this map for a little bit. This is the first time where I've had even the opportunity to... Oh, I hate rope work sometimes. At least down is better than going up. This is the first opportunity I've had to actually try to get into a workbench. So it is, however, going to have to change one of the most fundamental styles of how we live day to day here. I need the Aurora. And anyone who has been reviewing my journal entries over the last 6 months, good gosh, will know that I generally sleep through the Auroras. I really don't want to have this fight. I just kind of want to get my gear and going out. I've got a ridiculous amount of meat already. I think it's unavoidable. And I'm correct. Okay, come on, archery. Do good for me here. And yes! I love it when you can actually back up a little bit as they're attacking. I've got literally a pile of meat back at camp, and I have piles of furs already. And I feel guilty not harvesting that thing a little bit, but how many trips do I want to make? And the answer is 1. I'm not going to miss one wolf's amount of meat and fur. Trust me, there will be other wolves that will replace him. I think I'm also going to go in here and take a little bit of a warm-up nap. So let me get my temperature back up, rest up a little bit. I'll do the grind. You skip the time. I'll be back with you. Alright, a nap later, and I'm a little bit more rested, but more importantly, I'm warmer, and we're walking through a fog bank. Gonna go ahead and collect the rose hip this time around. I kind of left them there in case I needed them the night before I ascended, and... Huh? What? Okay. Yeah, I left them there earlier, but I'm moving out here and I don't anticipate coming back, so go ahead and collect them now. Pleasant Valley and Hush River Valley really taught me the importance of the teas. Hush Valley taught me the importance of the calories. Pleasant Valley taught me the importance of the warmth bonus. So, ooh, add one more to the collection here. If I'm not mistaken, I've got a stack of these, like, curing back at Blackrock Prison. And I also have a stack of arrowheads that I made. I brought in extra arrowheads more than just the arrows. So I think something I'm going to do as I'm waiting for the Aurora is actually put some arrows into the quiver. I'm running a little bit low. Arrows have just broken a little bit, but that's why I like archery over riflery. It's because I don't need the work shed to make arrows. I just need a workbench. So that's one of the core concepts of how I play. And what is going on with that lighting effect? Okay. There it is. Is this a guiding light? Is this some sort of, guidance from beyond? Have I actually died and I'm seeing the light direct me to the hereafter? Okay, apparently not. We'll look to normal here. Oh, that's just strangeness sometimes. Back to picking tea. But yeah, I've got a few odd jobs. I've got the furs kind of stacked up that I deliberately left them stacked in the stairwell. So over the day or two that I've been gone, I'm hoping some of them have finished curing. And I think we're going to have some care and maintenance while I wait for Aurora. Sew up some of the clothes and stuff, make sure that they're in a good condition. And then once we've gotten past the Aurora, however long that takes, I think in the fairly near future is we're going to start leaving Blackrock. By that I mean we're just going to start exploring the other parts of the map because we need to do that. So that's kind of the game plan I have for the next, I'm going to conservatively estimate minimum a week because I know that it's a very random event with Aurora. And that's all I know about Aurora because I really haven't dealt with it too much because usually I try to sleep through it because I don't like Aurora wolves and Aurora animals. It's like I think these critters are mean enough in their normal form. I don't need to see them in their Super Saiyan, upgrade ascended form. So, and this fog has kind of ruined my navigation here a little bit, but it's hard to go the wrong way in a creek. I'm more concerned I'm probably going to miss a turn here. But I know that this thing has like a rock slide and barrier before the end. So I'm not going to worry too much about it. Temperature, sleep, food, water, we're all looking pretty good so far, so I'm not going to be overly concerned here. And as I'm walking past cattails, I'm certainly not going to go hungry anytime soon. Let me go ahead and find the passage out of here, and I'll catch up with you. Yep, I had walked a little bit too far, and I haven't seen the timber wolves yet. I've just heard them, but I don't think they're getting triggered down here in the valley, so don't worry about that. I just think I'm getting into their proximity from coming upwards. But I'm going to try and play this a little bit smart here. Do I see anything? Do I see you? Where are you at here? Okay. Okay, we're going to go ahead and use a flare. I think the red flares will work. I'm even surprised I picked up that flashlight, but okay, come on up here. I can't think as I've ever used a flashlight, and I know maybe I should grab it since I'm going to be up there in an Aurora, but if I'm going to be inside the actual shed or the workbench area and stuff, I really believe that there'll be overhead lighting for that, so I'm not too worried about it. My best game plan is to try and get a whole lot of supplies ready for it, and mostly, oh wow, gonna come straight out here. Yep, we're gonna pop this and see if this will keep you at bay. We having a staring competition? Okay. I was hoping that would make you run off. I thought that's what these things were for. Get I got no way to go here. Yes, there we are. Run. Run, furry, run. There we are. Okay. So it looks like I've got at least a decent plan. I knew that was going to happen. Oh, I had the wool. Not the wool ear wrap. No. Okay, this is getting annoying. Frickin' nips. Alright. I'm just going to go ahead and run. Yes, I am a coward. I'm not interested in yet another fight with these things. The never-ending wolf fights of the long dark. Alright, you know how this is going to go. I will let you know if I live or die. Because this is just frickin' annoying. Oh my gosh. Wait, what am I thinking? I just came back from the mine. I have a couple of these things. I was thinking I'd have to craft them. Oh my gosh, I'm an idiot. I have a couple of these things. See how that does? Okay, that's out. Alright, go, 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 go. Oh man, you ruined a hat. I really do need to work on my supplies a little bit. So, okay, yeah, they're down to about 1/3, and I'm out of sprint. Who's going to win first? Am I going to get to the door, or are they going to, like, maul me right at the door, which would be just a completely quiet apocalypse thing to occur. That would be completely normal. Okay, come on. Come on, just a little bit further. Give it... Oh, okay, minor bruising. I can deal with that. I swear timber walls are like the death by 1,000 cuts. There we are. And I believe I am comparatively safe. At least I've been usually pretty decent about getting through the wolves in the parking area, as well as just, avoiding them or killing them, because there's a lot of tunnels and shots. 57% cured. Let's get that out of here, and let's get that in with the main pile here. I think I've pretty much cleared this area out. In the winter mute, I pretty much live in this little office, but it does well. Okay. We good? I think we're good. Alright. Alright, and it looks like that there's nothing here trying to kill me right this minute, which can't say is that's a bad thing. So let's go ahead and reassess where we're at as far as supplies and everything. Feather. Okay, not surprised. I've got plenty of feathers, so I've been picking most all of them up. As you can tell, I've got a battery and a hammer ready to go, because they might as well just stay right there. I'm not going to carry them in my inventory the entire time. Alright. Let's take a daylight look through my supplies. I don't know if I've really shown you that. That is my replacement wolf coat and dried skins for it. Boots. Probably take a look at those here shortly. Let's go ahead and drop off the other pair of boots. In fact, let's go ahead and put the better pair of boots on. Forgive me, I generally try not to be the inventory simulator that it can be. Let's get my coats in the right order here. I really don't want my expedition being that exposed. I don't even have a second hat. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm glad I've got the balaclava, but... Alright, let's take that off. Take that off. Okay, so then I can switch and put the expedition on, and then I can have that on, and that... Okay, good. That's the way I want it. I want to wear them both, but like that. And that bear coat needs a lot of work on it. The expedition parka needs work on it too, but I can deal with that. Let's put on the best boots right now. And then let's go ahead and drop these. That'll help with my weight. We're going to need to do some care and maintenance on everything here, aren't we? Good gosh, the snow pants are still good. I've had cargo pants on over it, protecting it. That's why. The mittens need work. Ski gloves are fine, though. Okay, so let's put those on for now. And start dropping some of the stuff. I'm not trying to draw my bow. Okay, so let's drop those. And then, yeah, I think we're definitely going to be doing some care and maintenance stuff. Let's take a look at the supplies here to see what's cured up and what we have available to work with here. I know I should have a fair bit because, well, you guys know how I operate. Oh man, I used up all of my, okay, that's fine. I can deal with that. Okay, I've got plenty of torches and I've got plenty of matches, so I'm not too worried about this. Okay. We'll go ahead and set up my bed here. So when I want to, I can go back to sleep. Yes, I just sleep in the stairwell because it's close to the supplies. It's indoors. The temperature is stable. Okay. Cured birches, like I said. I've got another one in here, so let's go ahead and add it to the pile. That'll usually cure up pretty quick here. And we've got a pile of guts that look like they're all curing up pretty well. There's one rabbit skin, so that's good. Let's drop the fresh one down. I don't think I did. There we... Yeah. Okay, there we are. Cured. Pick that one up. Okay. And wolf pelts. Okay, the skin's there at the bottom, but we got a lot of cured guts there, so I can use that for sewing. Okay, so here's the wolf pelt pile, 97, 97. All right, so the next day or so, those are two. Got about 3 deer skins. Those are cured. Where's the bear skin? 40% cured. It was inevitable, but I'm glad I was able to get that processed and threw that in here before I went up for the mine run. So we've got a fair bit of time in here. Like I said, I anticipate another weekish or so here at the actual prison before I really start to get out places. Ugh. Those things were going for the head. You should have gone for the head. Who told the Timberwolves that? Okay, so supply-wise, actually not doing too bad here. I think I'm going to try and, well, let's survey here with supplies. I'd call me meh with firewood. Yeah, those are all the cured pelts, and those are some more cured pelts. I was going to start working on just making extra outfits. I'm getting so many wolves because my coat was definitely, my bearskin coat was definitely getting worn out, so finding the expedition parka was absolutely perfect. Give me a minute to kind of just survey everything and play Inventory Management Simulator, and I'll be back with you in a few. Okay, taking a look through the supplies, it looks like firewood and water is what I need to put a little bit of effort into, especially if I'm going to wind up pulling more night shifts as I'm waiting for auroras. And for the reference, know that that does not mean that I'm a hair's breadth away of dying of heat, or pardon me, freezing to death or thirst. It simply means that's what I'm lowest on, so might as well put those stockpiles up a little higher since I'm going to be going outside of my normal schedule, but actually staying around here for a little bit. So if memory serves, there's usually like 1 or 2 limbs here that I can get a few pieces of firewood from. There we are. Yeah, I think I see the other one too. So we'll go ahead and get these chopped up and added into it. And then I know by the exterior basin, there's usually a fair bit of firewood. We probably will try to hit that at some point. But I also know that that is a moose spawn area as well. I've seen it several times. I haven't tried to take it out because, well, I don't like broken ribs. And it's a rare day I hear of anyone actually being able to drop a moose without it actually trying to take your ribs. And I haven't, on that area at least, I haven't found a good area to like shoot and hide from. You know, like with fishing huts, and especially like the bear on Mystery Lake, that's a great place for bear hunting because you can literally just shoot, hop in there, and you're pretty safe. Shoot, hop in. So that's a great maneuver. But, or like moose hunting down by the stone building here, like I showed during on this map on Blackrock, like I showed during my video clip and everything, where the moose can't get into the stone building. That's perfect. Okay, and Timberwolf Mountain, basically where that building was originally placed, that's a good hunting place as well. So, that basin area, I just haven't found a good hunting spot yet. So, I think I am going to go ahead and place a little bit of supplies right here. And the idea is when Aurora happens, I want to be able to grab a lot of stuff and get it inside quickly, simply, and effectively. So just going to kind of move around my stockpile because I don't want to spend half the Aurora getting stuff inside. And this is what we have on the first night. That is clearly not an Aurora. That is clearly at least a snowstorm, if not an actual blizzard. So clearly tonight is not the winner. And I knew that it probably would not, but one can always live in hope. So, I'm probably going to have to go to the extent of even changing my whole sleep schedule, so I actually am a little bit nocturnal and pay attention for auroras over the next few days. We'll see how long it takes, but I will not make you endure that. I will go ahead and do the grind, you skip the time, and I will be back with you. Probably in a future episode, for wiseness' sake. So that being the case, then, I'm going to catch some sleep. I appreciate what you do for the channel. If you want to see more, that's what playlists are for. If you want to support the channel, feel free to become a member through YouTube or Patreon. And if you want to know if I live to see tomorrow, leave a like and subscribe. I'm Commander Tom. I'll see you next time. Thanks.